In the next few minutes, you're gonna find out exactly what is happening with your favorite cryptos, to be exact, 7 of them, how we stand versus dollar on the charts, and should you really be that fearful as many are today. My friends, welcome to Cryptastic Park. We will start off with one of your favorites, Theta. Every chart today will be daily, as it's giving us the fast short-term perspective, and as we zoomed out, a better long-term perspective. You're still here, thank you for that. This is looking good. Maybe after you watch this video, you will see that there is nothing to be feared about, because Theta, just after this big fall in the summer, is in the process of establishing higher lows and higher lows and higher lows. A few days ago we established one more time that higher low that is significant for the upward momentum that will come in the future. Based just on this line, the clear line of support, I'm telling that Theta is about to get bullish. Tomorrow, next week, next month, I don't know that, but the chart is looking good. And if we do the same thing from the upper side, you can see that we are kind of living in this symmetrical triangle, which is in its self-nature a neutral pattern. But regarding the upcoming altcoin season that I'm a true believer of, I believe Theta will do this move to the higher levels. It will become powerful. So we are just in one big process of squeeze. Maybe this will help you picture it. As you can see, we're getting tighter and tighter, and this is about to pop like the zit on your face. So for now, no, Theta is not bullish. We don't have a bullish uptrend, but we are preparing itself very calmly and very strongly, but underlyingly strongly, to get in that full bull mode. We are consolidating, which you can clearly see, but moving average, they are just in between ups and downs and ups and downs. Nothing is showing clear support, not resistance. This is the sign of consolidation before the big move to the upside. At least my bet will be to the upside, and now follow me to the next chart. The next chart is reserve rights. Similar thing as we just saw Theta, but a little concerningly one, because if we take into account those lines of resistance, okay, this is the important stuff. If you see break this line, we will see fireworks. For now, of course, that is not the case, but if we do that we just did with Theta from the downside regarding that support line, something like this, well, we might just witnessed after this clear points of support a few days ago. What? A broken support line. So let's not panic because of this price development. It's all in the eye of the beholder, let's say. But RSR could have some more downside moves, or at least some more sideways moves before continuing to the upper side. I believe it will continue to the upper side. For now, this is not looking so bullish in the short term. In the short term, this is a bearish price action. Let's not kid ourselves. You came from the truth. And even if you plot this 144, it is showing us clear signs of resistance. Right now, we are well below it, but you can see that it served us many times as resistance. Yes, as with Theta, we are whiplashing around it, and that's why I said things are not so clearly bearish. Short term, yes, there is no strength in reserve rights, but as the beauty is in the eye of the beholder, if we do this, disregard this whipsaw, now things are pretty good, right? Now we have different points of support. So, in the short term, reserve rights is not looking so great, but in the long term, maybe this is just another whipsaw to the downside, and then momentum will come when the altcoin season ignites. Follow me to the next one. This one is called Ravencoin. Kinda similar, but kinda different. Resistance, a clear one. Support, if we drop like this, not looking bad. And as I said, every time technical analysis is in the eyes of the beholder. This is symmetrical triangle. But if you want to play a game of exact touches, it could be something like this, which is not looking so great, because in the last couple of days we broke below the support line. So which one is it? You let me know. First one worked to the bullish side, or this bearish one on which the support is broken. If you don't know the answer, well, let's not play an art class and just draw 144. This is looking good. Look at this. We are above 144, found clear support. If we just take this stuff into account, this kind of price action is looking bullish as long as we don't break to the downside. So only based on this big moving average you could expect move to the upside. It's looking good. How about the next one? Now this is a chart that's not debatable on how and if. This is a pretty bad looking chart. Nexus. This line of resistance is clear and a support is absolutely not clear. We only have this case of support, which, as you can see, was broken. This chart is showing a pretty significant pressure that is made along this down sloping trend line. Nexus is not showing any strength. It's not to say that it won't, for now it's not looking good. And if we plot 144, everything I just said is confirmed with how it reacts with this big moving average 144. Resistance can't be any clearer than this. This chart on the daily scale is not showing any potential for the upside moves. And there is not one moving average that will give you hope, because if we plot even a bigger one, 233, now you see even bigger resistance, smaller one, 89, 55, and we can go on and on. The resistance is just getting bigger and heavier. Leave Nexus aside for now and follow me to the next chart. Many of you like this coin, Nano. It's not so bad as the previous one. Just to put your heart in space, right at the beginning, it's not doing any bullish moves, but neither the coins that we are analyzing today does. The resistance is absolutely clear, and if it's not, let's change that. Super important line of resistance. When you see this resistance breaking to the upside with full body candle and volume, you will see fireworks. Nano is not dead, and on the supportive side, I don't see anything that should worry me. Support, and what do you know? Support. So we are in a symmetrical triangle that by probability will break to the upside. I could be wrong. This is just my bet and personal thought. Nothing is financial advice. Nano is whiplashing around that 144, so consolidating phase and squeezing is in progress. And by the way, can you squeeze that zit off your face? Thank you. Next chart. It's the anonymous one. Yeah, Monero. And anonymously, it's one of those debatable ones. I mean, resistance is not debatable. I can very clearly say that until Monero can break this line, there's nothing to discuss about the bullish uptrend. Still nothing. But as the rest of the guys, you know, we are in some kind of a squeeze mode. Now you can play this game one more time and say, well, we just have a breakout to the downside. I don't know, could be, but I don't think that's anything concerning, just more sideways action for Monero before the final recovery. And as with the rest of the guys, you know, you can always draw this trend line and say, we're good. But it really doesn't matter, because 144 is showing the clear signs of consolidation and range bounding, and it's lasting for months. We are now below that 144, therefore I would not take any bullish bet on Monero. For now, let's be sincere, dollar is stronger than this one. Let's cool it off a little, shall we? Yes, we will. Next chart. Consequently, but not intentionally, this is the most bullish chart today, TomoChain. This is looking very nice. From that point of June, this area was shown as a clear support. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. This is great. And just a few days ago, after that touch, we made even bigger push to the upside. Now, of course, it's not over. We still have a lot of work to do. For example, breaking this high at which we did meet resistance, and that is showing us some problems, but that's, let's say, unexpected. So even if we fall back again to this line, TomoChain is looking bullish, and not just based on these drawings. It's moving averages 144, resistance, support. Look at this perfect bounce of 144 and move to the upside. We are well above it. This is a good sign. If you plot 89, 55, 34, doesn't matter, with pretty high probability of retracement mode, TomoChain is looking bullish and pretty healthy. Hope you agree with me. And for more technical analysis, click on this video, because in there we're doing the same stuff with different coins. It's just one more day in the Cryptasic Park. Thank you for participating and roll.